what we wanted to do is make this building a testimony to this culture, but not in a folkloric way, but really in an essential way. And what we wanted to talk about and witness and be a testimony to is the culture of hospitality and the culture of how people come together. And people come together, congregate together around this notion of musem, okay, which are temporary structure in the countryside. And we built it like a temporary structure. The figure of the tent is profoundly Moroccan, but also universal. You find the tent everywhere you go. In Mongolia, it's the yurt. In the Americas, it's the teepee. Every culture has a tent. And Morocco has many figures of tent. This is not a copy of one of them. This is a notion, a very contemporary notion of that. Because a tent is a relationship to nature, a building that breathes, a membrane, not a closed box. It's a huge open space where people can come together. And I think, especially today, in a moment of contraction of civilization where people are rejecting the other ones, Morocco is a place where everybody feels comfortable. And this is what we want to bring to the world and to create a space for it. So it's a place of marhaba, it's a place of hospitality, and it's an architectural form for it. So it's deeply rooted in the culture, but not in the way that we show only our differences, but that we show the intersections with other cultures. So whoever will come will start the conversation with the Moroccan culture, but with the familiarity of their own. These intersections is what's important. There are aspects to what you're saying. First, it's a responsible, exemplary building. So it goes above and beyond the standards for sustainability. We want this building to be an example of how you can not only sit in nature, but protect it, how you can harvest the water to irrigate, how you can be frugal with the use of energy, but also harvest it. And we want to make it visible, not just performative and technical. Now, there is a worry or a tropism where people are fascinated with technology. And I have many questions about technology. But in reality, we have to be responsible. That's a no-brainer, okay? We have to go above and beyond, of course. But it's more important than this. Architecture is a very old and stubborn discipline that's not going to be transformed with AI because it has gravity. AI is not going to take away gravity from architecture. So we have to make new things with old things. So for example, if you look at the tent structure, it's the largest tensile structure ever built. Tensile structures are very light. They're the lightest you can have. And with very little matter and weight, you can cover a huge space. So you make something very new with something very old. And that's much more interesting than building a new app.